Hello everyone, myself Shailesh Rahane and I welcome you all on behalf of Saraswat International Academy. Students, today we will learn chapter number 7 Functions in Calci part 1. In last session, we learned how to open OpenOffice, how to save the file and how to rename the sheet name as well as how to hide row and column. Now, in this chapter, we are going to learn function. Now, students, what is actually function? A function is like an expression generally begin with an equal sign followed by a function name and one or more function argument specified in its brackets. Sometimes operators such as plus may also be used with function and formulas. So the however, it is common practice to use equal to symbol as a prefix. Avoid a function begin with simple text. So students, now this whole chapter is totally practical and I will explain each thing practically over here. So first of all we have to open OpenOffice. In that I will open spreadsheet. Okay, a little bit size I will increase of the cell. Okay, now student, here I am writing the two numbers. Suppose first number is 73, second number is 67 and I want the sum of these two number. So for that I will write the formula over here, equal to sum bracket open, and I will select this both the cell, complete the bracket, select this cell and complete the bracket over here, then I will get the answer. So this is the one technique where you can get both numbers addition. Okay, now by other way, if you want these three numbers addition, then you select this all three numbers and select option sum. So you will get the answer over here. Like this way, suppose if you select this cell, you will get the answer here 180. Understood student? Now this thing other way I will explain you here one more thing. Suppose I am writing number here. Now I want this 10 numbers addition right here. So for that I will write here equal to, I select this all option and here I choose the option sum. Next number I select from here to here. Okay, and press OK. So I will get the total 546. So this is the other way student where you can get the sum of the number. Clear? Any doubt? Okay, one more time, the first way equal to sum bracket open, select this number bracket close, sorry, equal to sum bracket open, select all these 10 numbers, after that bracket close, enter. So this way also you can get the total, or the other way which I told you now, that way also you can get the answer. Now your next function is mathematical function. Math function are very helpful when we work with numbers in Calci. So in that the first function is absolute values or numbers, or absolute function, how to use it. The absolute function removes the minus sign from a negative number and makes the number positive, right? So it does not nothing to 0 or positive number. The syntax absolute n, where n is a number. So I will show you here absolute how it will work. Here suppose I written number minus 15, and by using function I am writing here absolute, bracket open, select this number, bracket close, enter. So this is called absolute number. Now your next function is exponential function. Now the exponential function return the value of the exponential function e raised to x for the given number x, where the e is approximately equal to 2.71. The syntax is expression number. So here I will explain you student value also. Suppose here I am writing the number 1, okay, and I want this number exponential. So exponential value I will get from by using formula equal to exp, bracket open, select this number, bracket close, enter. So I will get the exponential value. Okay student, now your next function is factorial function. If you want to check the any number factorial, at that time you can use the factorial function. So if I want to check the 5 number factorial, for that I will write the formula equal to fact, bracket open, select the number, bracket close, enter. So this is the factorial of number 5, that is 120. If I want to check the 3 number factorial, equal to, then I write equal to fact, bracket open, select the number, bracket close, enter. So this is the factorial of number 3. Okay student, got it? Now your next function is natural logarithm. Now the ln function return the value of natural logarithm for the given positive number. The syntax is ln bracket number. So student, if you want to check any number log, so for that here suppose I am writing number 8, and if you want to check the log of number 8, for that you will write the function name equal to ln, bracket open, select the number, bracket close, and enter. So this is the value of log number 8, that is 2.079441542. Okay student, now your next function is logarithm base 10. The log10 function return the value of logarithm base 10 for the given positive number. The general form is log10 number, where number is positive number. For example, log10 6 is considered log 106 and return 0.77. So let's check it student, how is it working. Here suppose I am writing the number 6 and I am using function equal to log 10, bracket number 6, bracket close, enter. So you will get the value 0.77. Okay student, now your next function is power function. The power function return the number raised to the given power. The general form power number power. If you write power 10, 3, then it will return 1000. Let's check it, how is it working. Suppose here I am writing equal to power 10, 3, bracket close, enter. Then you will get the answer. One more time I am writing, suppose here number is 10, and power is 3, and here I am writing formula equal to power, bracket open, number is 10, raised to 3, that is exponent, bracket close, and enter. I use the next sheet, again I try this thing. The value of number, that is n, is 10, exponent is 3, and here I am writing formula equal to power, bracket open, 10, 3, don't use this comma, use semicolon, then use this 3 bracket close, enter. Right student? So here don't use comma. In Darpan and book also given mistakenly comma only, that is used in Excel, but in OpenOffice you have to use semicolon. So you will get the answer 1000. Same way, suppose I want to check the 25 square, right? Exponent value is 2. So for that I will write here equal to power bracket open, select this number, and exponent value is 2. So I select that exponent value, bracket close, and enter. Then I will get the 25 power 2. That answer is 625. Student, our next function is product of many arguments. Like suppose the product function multiplies up to 30 arguments, like x1, x2, x30 till x30. Each argument can be a single value or a range of cell. The general form of product is n1, n2, n3 till n30. So consider that we have entered some data in worksheet is display. I delete this value and here I am writing some value like 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay student? Now suppose we write product here equal to product bracket open, select this 2 value, right, semicolon, then select this 2 value, semicolon, select this 2 value, bracket close, and enter. So it will return the answer 4800. It means it, therefore we can say the product function consider all the values in a cell range or more than one cell range and calculate its product, right? So total of 6 values are present in column A, column B, and column C. Note that the column the column, suppose if I write this value in column D also, then if it is empty, then also you will get the answer 4800. Now student, your next function is square root. So for that, suppose if you want to check the 100 square root, so you will write the function equal to sqrt bracket open, select the number, bracket close, enter. So the square root of 100 is 10. Okay, now your next function is integer. The int function rounds the given number down to the nearest integer. The general form of the function is int bracket number. Suppose student, yeah, I'm writing number 15.3. Then what is the integer value for that? Equal to int bracket open, select the number, bracket close, enter. The value is 15. But suppose if I'm writing 15.6, then what is the integer value? Equal to int bracket open, select the number, bracket close, enter. The value is 15. Right? So this is your integer value. It's not consider your decimal 0.6. Okay. Now student, your next function is round. This function rounds the given number to the specified places. Many times a formula result in a number having lot many figures after decimal place, right? Example, suppose if you are writing here 12.4567, if you want only 2 digits after the decimal point, obviously you can not cut the number, you have to round it. The number 12.4567 is rounded to 12.65, 12.45, right? So student result is often rounded in such a way that it will result a complete number, and that is if a student get percentage as a, suppose like example 76.66, then it consider that the student has secured 77 percentage. The general form of the round function is round bracket number comma places. So some example I am showing you here student. Suppose first I am using the round function, round bracket open, and here I am writing number 76.6633, semicolon 2 and I close the bracket. Then what is the answer, student? 76.66. The original number is I written here 76.6633. Now the second number, suppose 45.1634, and third number is minus 56.5467. Okay, now again here also I use the round function, equal to round, bracket open, select the cell, bracket close, comma, here I am using decimal place, that is 0. I don't want any decimal number, so answer will be 45 only, right? Again here suppose I use the round function, round, round, bracket open, select the number, and here I want the 3 digit after dot, so I write 3, bracket close, enter. So minus 56.547. Why it's converted 7? Because after 5 it's the number will be changed. Okay, in the second example, now here just like round, there are other two functions, round down and round up, with the same general form. So experiment this function and identify their differences. Suppose here I am using function equal to round down, bracket open, select the number, semicolon 1, bracket close. So answer you will get 76.6. Suppose if I am using round up, equal to round up, bracket open, select the number, semicolon 1, bracket close, enter. So you will get 76.7. Understood, student? Now your next function is truncate. Truncate function takes two arguments. First argument is a number and second argument is number of digits to be cut down from the number from its factorial part or fractional part. The truncate function chops off the fractional part of a given number, leaving some digit after decimal point. So let's see the example, student. Here I am using the truncate function equal to trunc, bracket open. Suppose I am writing the number 1.239 and I want to cut two number inside that number 2. So its written value 1.23 and digit 9 is lost. Again suppose I am using here truncate function, trunc, bracket open, 12.5 and I close this bracket, so it written only 12 and digit 5 is lost. Now again suppose here I am using truncate, bracket open, trunc, bracket open, minus 15.72, bracket close. It's written minus 15 only and 7 as well as 2 are lost from that. Okay, student? Now your next function is, so today we will stop here and in next session we will learn statistical function. So thank you, students. Have a good day. If you have any doubt you can ask me on my WhatsApp number. Thank you.